Welcome to a new coaster duel. This time I'll compare two world-class RMC hybrids, Untamed at Walibi Holland and Inversions at Cedar Point. While some might think that Inversions will crush Untamed, I don't quite think so. This battle got pretty close. So, let's see who came out on top. In terms of stats, Inversions is superior. Compared to other coasters in the world, it's not the craziest, but for an RMC hybrid coaster, it's one of the tallest and still the longest. While Untamed has about the average size for an RMC. I'm giving Inversions a 7.5 and Untamed a 6. Let's get into the ride experience then. First we have the drop. Both drops are absolutely fantastic, but Inversions is my all-time favorite drop. They feel pretty similar, but the drop on Inversions is just a little longer, so I give it 1 point more with a full 10. Next you have Airtime, and this is where RMCs shine. Inversions currently holds the record for the most airtime on any coaster in the world, and you really are out of your seat for a big part of the ride. Though there's great ejector airtime, it's more floater airtime. It's still getting a 9.5 because the airtime is just there's so much of it. But there's no ride that I've currently ridden that is airtime that compares to the one on Untamed. It's getting a 10. There is so much of it, you are out of the seat for a good half of the ride. And you're getting slammed onto your restraint the entire time. It's insane. A category that RMCs aren't really known for is intensity. Untamed is getting a 7 and Inversions a 6 because some of the elements on Untamed are just a little tighter and a little more crazy. But the ones on Inversions can also be quite intense. But they are built for airtime, so they aren't really that intense overall. A category where both rides are getting 10s is Smoothness. Those rides are glossy, and though on both rides you're getting slammed onto your restraint because of the strong airtime, it's still glossy smooth, so that does not take away from the ride at all. Untamed currently holds the record for the most inversions on any hybrid coaster in the world with 5. And all of them are gorgeous. This ride has probably the best inversions I've ever experienced. They aren't that intense, but they're all with great 0G. While the inversions on Inversions are also really good, they aren't that good compared to Untamed, but it's still getting an 8.5. Untamed is of course getting a 10. Next is duration, and Inversions shines in this category. It's getting a 10. It just feels so long. You're getting out of your seat the entire time and it's just not stopping. Untamed's track length isn't quite as long and you don't ride for that long. It's still getting an 8 because it still has a long track length even though it's not that fast. For the next category, not like last time, I put theming and location together. Inversions is getting a 7.5 because there isn't too much theming but at Cedar Point, meaning that you have a fantastic view. But Untamed is also pretty beautiful. Besides the cool track color and also the cool logo, it has trees all over the place and a pretty cool theme. Like, it's not that crazily themed, but it has this rusty nature theme. It's pretty neat and very unique. Inversions is getting a 7.5 and Untamed a 7. Let's come to operations, and none of these coasters has great operations, but the line of Untamed moves a little faster than the one on Inversions, and on Inversions there has been stacking even with 3 trains a few times. So a 7 for Untamed and a 6 for Inversions. Let's come to our final category, which is review score, and both of these rides are getting a 10 plus. They are absolutely perfect for what they are. Both of these rides alone make the trip to the park they are at worth it. But there is a winner. It's very close. It's extremely hard to decide which of these I prefer, but currently, and winning with just 1 point more, is Inversions. It scored with an 85 while Untamed got 84. I absolutely love both of these rides. Have you gotten the chance to ride one of these? Which of these do you prefer? As always, thanks for watching. Bye.